Hey there, my fellow hunters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Medieval Dynasty. Episode 9. Hunter or Hunted, it's not always clear. So I'd mentioned it before, but if you end up with predators, so for instance there's wolves over here. If I ended up building where the wolves spawn, either killing the wolves and waiting a season or just waiting a season would despawn them. So if you want to displace predators, prey doesn't really matter. It's not like the deer were ever going to hurt me, but the predators would potentially harm me, but you can stop them from spawning by killing them off and building their spot. So if you get in the deer's blind spots and crouch, you can sneak up. And the first opening salvo I usually find is throwing a bronze spear and hoping that it sticks in them can cause them to bleed out really well. Oh, it's almost dead. But it didn't get stuck. So my spear's still on the ground. Is this the one that, if I think it will be overkill to use a poison iron arrow. Oh no, it wasn't that one. My arrow is stuck in that one's butt though, because I can see blood coming out of it. So let's go get my arrow back. Yep. You can see the copper arrow locator. Oh! A wooden shovel, cherry wine, and a bundle of coin and tin bars. Oh, that's the wounded one. That's the one that we speared to the butt. And here's the other one. Oh, just over its head. Alright, it's down 2. I'll try to find that copper arrow I missed. As soon as we get a smithy, making copper arrows is really not going to be a big deal. They're pretty cheap. But until then, stone arrows suck, as you'd imagine, so trying to preserve as many of the nicer arrows as I can is ideal. Cheers, by the way. I did also just get a deer skull, so I could decorate Nysad's house with that. And then also, now that it is... Well, it's 6:30 in the morning, but as soon as it is properly day and the people working the markets would be out... Oh! My arrow's stuck into this birch tree! Alright. Come on. Fine. Get down. But yeah, I was gonna say, Mal, that I should head to market and buy the rye seeds. I don't think I got that arrow. Oh, the arrow fell when I cut down the tree, so it's over here. If you're wondering, I couldn't actually interact with it when I was jumping midair. It wasn't letting me pick it up, even though it was. I got the height enough. So do a little bit more hunting, and then go to market with my arrows or with my torches. Hire a woodcutter, and buy some farming seeds and possibly fertilizer. Is that the same shovel I just interacted with? There's a shovel in the middle of the screen. I think that's the one I picked up stuff from. Can you overhunt a particular spot? Yes. There is a finite amount of critters within one breeding ground, but they will return every season. So if I kill all the deer around me, they'll come back in the fall. So there's no reason not to just kill off everything in one spot. Oh, what a terrible throw. I can never judge the height for spears. Arrows, I'm like dead accurate because the arrow gravity is like the same in this game as it is other games. But the spear drop, I just don't adjust to proper. Despite the fact that the spears are like super high piercing damage, so they're really good as a opening attack. Well, let's see if I can't redeem myself. Oh, there's some sort of logging camp up this way too. Oh, overcompensated. What's going on over here? We got some booze? Some mead? A bronze axe? Hell yeah! Woo! Don't have to use a stone one. Actually, you know what? Truth be told, I'll probably be giving that to the woodcutter we're about to hire. So I'll just keep using the stone axe. Some free logs. Oh boy! Some coin under the logs. Well. I am super encumbered, but where's my spear? Let's try to take this one down. Leo? Oh, so bad at it. I should just use arrows.
What a scorcher.
One more shot at the spear. Y'all know I'm gonna miss, but oh, I'm gonna break the spear by just throwing it in the ground over and over and over. It's funny because once upon a time I actually threw javelin IRL. I wasn't like awesome at it, but I wasn't terrible. But in game, yeah, I suck. Alright, I'm gonna head home to like offload all the stuff that I got. Because I can barely move. And then I'll, then it's probably time for me to head into town. Because it's 8:30 in the morning, so the markets are open. And I'll be able to sell some stuff. There is fall damage. It's a little forgiving. Like, it's not going to be fatal. Jumping from the top would probably kill me, but jumping like 10 feet, 12 feet, it's not going to be fatal.
Dang. It's hot.
Didn't I say something about a hat? I don't really I'm going to make a hat. I'm not going to buy one. So I'm going to put the axe away. I'll keep the cherry wine. The logs. Oops. We'll go away. The meat I'm going to spoil. The tin bars I'll put away. The sticks I'll put away. Keeping the meat, keeping the leather. All of these torches. Did I put the torches in? No, I didn't put the torches away. All right, so let's go. Do I have the torches on me? So I'm making more torches for sale, also to level up my production ability. And then we'll head into the market after collecting everything that we can possibly sell. The deer skull, I think I'm going to decorate Nysad's house with. It makes more sense in the future when we have a hunter to decorate a hunter's house with a skull, but I want to keep Nysad as happy as possible. So, furniture decorations. Where is it? Here, let me do it this way. Where's my hammer? Decorate wall with a deer skull. I don't have enough technology, so never mind. I'll just sell it. I literally don't know how to hang a skull on the wall. It's too complicated. Can't figure it out. So I'll just hawk it instead. All of this 49 meat is going to be spoiled intentionally for fertilizer. Okay, so we got some stuff to sell. Cool. I don't necessarily need to bring in my tools to town, so the shovel can stay, and the hammer and axe. All right. I'm gonna go into Astoya and changing it up a bit. Doesn't make a ton of difference one way or the other. Okay, maybe I'm not going to Astoya. Because this thing's not super straightforward to climb. And if you're wondering, if you were looking to farm limestone for insulation, mining these rocks will give you stone for building, but it will also give you some limestone too. Torches were in the workshop chest? Oh, right. I need to bring all of them.
The heat is unbearable.
There we go. So I've got 11 torches for sale at 33 coin per torch. Yeah, it'll be a good little bit of money. And what I'm looking to buy is 49 rye seeds, 49 oat seeds, 49 carrot seeds, and as much fertilizer as I can hold. I am eager to get away from having to buy fertilizer, but I'm going to need to get a pigsty first. Without a pigsty making manure, I'm at the mercy of purchased fertilizer. Unless I, like, rot an enormous amount of food. But there's not a lot of time before fall to do that. But I could spend the rest of the day working on that. I'll ask you guys. Should I spend the rest of the day supplying fertilizer? So what that would mean is either collecting berries from berry bushes like this one, or hunting for meat to intentionally rot food to become fertilizer. And if no, I'll poll about something else. Don't break your ankles. So we are looking for someone that can do extraction. You have an extraction of 2. You have an extraction of 1. You have an extraction of 2. I'll go to a different town. Try to find hire a level 3 extractor. Also, this town might not have a... Oh, no, it does have a seeds vendor.
About how much they work. How are you?
So we've got 1440 coin. And we'll buy... I'll buy 49 fertilizer. Because we're going to need to fertilize almost immediately that field. I could have bought manure and turned it into fertilizer at a 2-to-1 ratio, but I'll just buy the fertilizer. It's more straightforward. And then we're going to want the... well, so I can buy the rye and then thresh it, rather than buy the rye grain, and that's cheaper. So I'll buy 49 rye to thresh myself. I don't have a lot carry weight left. In fact, I'm just about encumbered, so this is all I'll do now. And then my next run to the next town, I can buy the other seeds.
I'm going to catch them all.
What is it, Pokemon? Like, what is she gonna catch? Fish? How about it, lady? I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not buying a hat. Also, it's summer for less than a day, and I haven't died of heat stroke, so I don't care. But yeah, if you can... I have so much flax to be spun, I don't want to buy clothing. I want to make clothing. All right, you guys don't want me to supply fertilizer? Copy that. So what do you want me to do then? I'll have you guys decide. Improving the village would likely be to build another house for someone to work the well, or to hire a hunter, or something like that. Improving my gear would be grinding more of my crafting experience so that I can unlock the smithy. Earning money would be probably questing, as would go questing. And then viewer suggestions if you have something that I hadn't included. Do I have any food on me? Nope. Once I get home, before I work on whatever you guys vote on, I probably am going to need to make some more bags and hoes.
Dang. It's hot.
I don't know what kind of durability the farming bag has that Nysad's been using, but he'll probably need a new one soon. I'd imagine. So most urgently, I need to put the fertilizer away so that he can start fertilizing fields. And then let's thresh the rye. So threshing the rye gives us straw and rye grain. Oh, we just unlocked pigsty. Cool. So the rye grain that I got from threshing, I could have bought half as much as I did, but we'll be able to sow that now. And then the straw, of course, is useful for thatch roofing or for making animal feed. He's got 2 wooden hoes left. The bag is 100%, so I don't really need to make another bag. And he's got 3 stone sickles, so I think we're all set. He doesn't need new supplies, surprisingly. I do need to find a woodcutter, though. And, I think I'm gonna need to cook some of my meat that I was planning on spoiling, because I'm eating everything. We have not even 2 days of food left. So I'll cook 20 of it, and then the rest I'll leave to rot for fertilizer.
I'm roasting out of here.
Okay, he is sowing the rye field. I can see him with the bag over there. Or maybe fertilize it. He's fertilizing it. You need to fertilize it before you sow it. Alright, so now our food is up to about 10 days worth. Just shy. And if we check on him, he should be fertilizing this field. We don't sow rye until the fall, so he's going to fertilize this as much of this field as he can, and then tomorrow he'll finish fertilizing, plow it, and then sow it. The next thing I want to do is head into town, the other town, and hire a woodcutter. So the current priority right now is hire a woodcutter and then level up craft. Ooh. I might make a pit stop for deer, though. Do trees get regrown by the woodcutter? Oh, shoot. I just wandered into wolf territory. Where are they? They are in that hillside. Okay, let's avoid that. No, trees regrow over time. They don't. The woodcutters are not foresters. Ah, shoot. You need to sneak up behind them, so maybe we'll go for this stag that has its rump to us. Oh! I was like inches away. Is there any of them not spooked? All right, last throw attempt. No, I think it went between its legs. You're just short. Ah, between his legs again. Practice makes perfect, they say. Alright, I'm done with this. Actually, you know what? That one's standing still. I'll try to Hail Mary it. If I was really patient, I would sneak up closer. Actually, I'll probably be able to get this one. Yep. And it's stuck in. Okay. So because it's the bronze spear is stuck in its legs, it will continue, as I chase it, it will continue to bleed. So I could chase it forever, or I could try to finish it off. And in this case, I'm just going to finish it off with a copper arrow. I think that connected. Let's see if the arrows... One of the advantages of firing an arrow into the hillside is the arrow won't go flying and disappear on you. You'll be able to fetch it. So, yeah, it died. The arrow broke, but I fetched the spear, and here's the dough. I sort of redeemed myself. Ah, I ran at it. Spooked it. Alright, let's get to town and hire some people. The sooner I get a woodcutter, the sooner I have an income of logs to be able to use. So, farming production works a little bit different than, like, every other work that you can hire out. The other work you actually have to schedule. Farming, it's just the farmer does whatever the fields need doing, and there isn't like a scheduling mechanic. But as soon as I hire a woodcutter, you'll actually see the scheduling mechanic, provided that there's a good extractor here. I'm really hoping there is. If there isn't, I'm just gonna hire whoever's the best. I'm not gonna leave here without a new villager. And my current tax burden will be recalculated at the end of today. Got the tin bars I left? I could. I'm not too concerned about tin bars. As soon as I get a smithy up, I could be drowning in tin if I wanted to be. It's not a scarce resource. The mine that we live adjacent to will have like 100 tin a season or something like that. Alright. You are extracting 1. I'm out of stamina. You are extracting 3. Okay. You're hired, Berta. Oh, so I'm stinky, and she doesn't want to talk to me. She's like, hello! Yeah, I know. And while I'm here, let's go check out this fishing camp, too. Some free coin. Fish meat and a bucket. Cherry wine. A fishing spear, which I will promptly sell. And other fishing spears. I think that's everything here. The Eternal Curse of Gamers? Hey, you hurt me. I swear, I'm not that stinky. You know, I totally change my underwear once a month.
myself
All
included.
right, you are extraction 2, extraction. Oh, so here's another extraction 3. How old was Nysad is 20 and she's 20.
Hello.
So I am going to recruit you to my settlement. Maybe you'll end up Nysad's lady. Who knows? So with her in, I'm going to assign her to the new house, which, what was her name? Delbora. So this is going to be Delbora house. She's the new tenant. Now, technically speaking, I could assign her to Nysad's house. I'm just, for my personally imposed rules, won't be doing that. And then she is going to be hired to the woodshed. And then if I go to the woodshed, it says there's no assignments. So the way this works is, in order to manage the woodshed, I need to tell the woodshed what to do. So the woodshed can produce log, sticks, firewood, planks, or spruce bark, and I'm going to produce logs. The woodcutter can produce more logs than planks. So if I do, I'll give you for instance. If I do planks, oh, sorry, going through this wrong. If I assign planks, they can produce fewer planks than they could produce logs. So, for instance, having Delbora only source planks gets me 16 planks a day. Or, alternatively, we could go for logs and get 27 logs, which you get 2 planks per log. So in this case, totally doesn't make sense for her to try to do planks. I get so many more logs instead. You can have them have multiple assignments, so I could have her do logs and sticks, but honestly, I just need logs. I don't really need her to do anything else. So I'm assigning her solely to get logs, and then I'll decide what to do with the logs, turning them into firewood, turning them into planks, whatever else. But we have our extractor, and we have our farmer. And there's a chance at the end of every season for Nysad and Delbora to form a couple. And if that ever becomes the case, I can move Delbora into Nysad's house or Nysad into Delbora's house. Technically, Nysad's house is better by like 1%. So I'd probably have Delbora move into Nysad's house, and then I would have a freed up house. I'm not going to play matchmaker, but if it happens, it happens. All right. The other thing I wanted to do while I was here was to sell some of my stuff, and then I'll get back to leveling up crafting to try to unlock the smithy.
The winter.
Oh, hey, jerk. I mean, Lord. Liege, whatever. Cherry wine. I'm going to sell the fish meat. I could have let it spoil. I'm going to sell the salted fish meat. Was there anything else? I want the leather because I can turn that into something more valuable. Oh, fishing spears. Yep.
Only the back. Goodbye.
And then let's buy some more seeds. From you.
How?
So I hope to... I'll be hunting deer for the leather for the torches. So I won't buy fertilizer. So, I will buy... He only has... so I'll buy all his oats. And we'll thresh it ourselves. And then I'll buy carrot seed. I only need 49. Okay,
Wants to see my... Take care.
done. Heading back home. And yeah, I'm like allergic to roads. There is a cabin over here. Let's, you know, we saw it. Let's go loot it. As I'm sure you've noticed, there's a lot of potential value in treasure hunting, and I have a rule in this series that I don't seek out known locations of like high value treasure, but if I spot stuff, I loot stuff, provided it's not stealing. I do have to worry, however, not to wander into bear or wolf or wizen territory, because I have very little in the way of armor. You can smith armor in this game, which gives you slashing and bludgeoning protection against, you know, creatures that are trying to murder you. Plus you can get a shield, which is really effective. So I'm not looking to get into any dangerous combat until I have proper arms and armor. Got some animal feed, some straw and coin. Potion of strength and wool thread. Oh, wool thread's nice. Potion of strength is like melee damage. Drink it and you'll brawl better, which is useful to have on me in case I get into trouble. 150 coin, which is pretty sweet. Oh, what was that? Oh, sticks. Never mind. A bronze sickle. Hey, that's going to be useful for a farmer. More coin. More beer. I'm not going to immediately go back to town to sell this stuff, because I don't need the coin at the moment. It's not like I have a tax burden or anything like that. I don't see anything on the roof. A bag, which is awesome. That's going to help the farmer. Fry grain. Neat. This was a good stop. Good pit stop to do.
What a scorcher.
I literally went through its legs. I'm pretty sure. All right, let's line up on the body. Oh, I spooked it. Shoot. All right, I'll continue hunting closer to the base. Copper ore. How much was it? 1.
Hey,
And coin.
it's hot.
Sweet. I don't care enough about the logs. They're heavy, but not worth much. There is some sort of camp here. So some of these camps that you find out in the wild are gonna have bandits. So don't wander into camps without, like, kind of giving it a quick look to make sure you're not gonna be wandering into bandits.
Dang, it's hot.
Most of them are empty, and then sometimes they'll even have quest givers. So there's firewood, a stone axe. That's not worth enough for me to bother with. A pouch. Ooh, so pouch is carry weight. So what we can do is we can grab this pouch and put it in our pouch slot. So as you can see, I have a carry weight of 35 kilograms here. With the pouch, it's 41. Cheese and flour. Don't mind if I do. So yeah, there is absolutely a lot of value in, like, wandering around. I just didn't want to make all my money through wandering, because it gets to be a little cheesy. Oh, come on. I suck so bad with this thing.
What a scorcher.
I just can't spear for my life. I need to just give up and use arrows exclusively. I can, like, snipe them in the head, no problem. And I'm about to miss, aren't I? Nope, right in the head. Oh, but the arrow didn't stick in, so... I would need a persistence hunt. It's that one. Hey, don't ram me. It's, I think, this one. Center screen. Yep, I was right. Down it goes. Tracking is a little tricky. Trying to keep track of, like, the one you're hunting. Because they all... stags and doe. All stags look the same, all doe look the same. If you get a arrow stuck in them, you can differentiate them a lot easier, because then you can just follow your arrow or follow the blood splatter. But one could argue I should just... Oh, shoot! Wandering in border territory. Now, okay, potions of instant healing, please.
Dang. It's hot.
Rude. Oh, Jesus. So these guys are like jousters. They can't turn quickly. Oh, but ouch. And this is why I had all the potions on me. Yeah, how's that feel, idiot? Whew, alright. Survive that. Gotta watch where you wander, because if these were wolves, I'd be dead. Boars are a little bit easier to manage than wolves, but wolves don't play around. Wolves lunge on you, and unless you're, like, ready to throw down, they will just devour you. But hey, the good news is, when it's game that doesn't run, it's a little bit easier to hunt. Broadleaf plantains, I can just eat for healing. So I just ate them instead of the potions, because potions are a little bit harder to come by, and I can just forge up some more broadleaf plantains. I could have, in the middle of that fight, eaten the broadleaf plantains instead of the potions, but the potion I drank was about to expire anyway. I probably would have lost it by end of season, so it wasn't really a big loss. Broadleaf plantains, so in the winter, nothing grows, so before end of day, which is also happens to be end of season, I should amass some broadleaf plantains for cheap healing. I don't yet have an herbalist hut, so I don't have a means to source healing potions. Oh, god damn. Talking about you should make sure you know where you're wandering. Okay, don't murder me, please. Cheese for the less stamina consumption, so I have more stamina for this fight. And then all of those lovely broadleaf plantains, I'll rub on my wounds. Here's my spear. Oh. I gotta be a little bit more careful. Woo! Frickin' hell. Predators, man. If you skin something that has an arrow stuck in it, you get the arrow back. So you don't need to fetch the arrows out of their body. You'll auto-return them. Where is the... So the wolves are to my south. So I should go north. Stay away from the wolves. Well, I survived and ended up getting some fur and leather. And so my pants are a little bit more brown, I think. And my adrenaline's a little bit higher.
I'm roasting out here.
You're awake now? Yeah, getting gored by boars and then immediately after cleaning up the boar fight, getting jumped by a wolf. A little spoopy. Thank you for tuning in to Medieval Dynasty, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a marathon. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind I've asked for no spoilers, so don't spoil it for anyone else in the comments. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you at next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Medieval Dynasty players.